Hello everybody, my name is CulBlu, and I'm joined here with my friend Velo, and we are casting for the JoinDota League. We're not actually in the game, we're casting from Dota TV, and we're actually very late. So Velo, would you like to say hello to everybody while I click things?
Yeah, how's everybody doing? Yes, we are in the game. We bought a ticket now.
Well, hold on. Okay, they said they'll hold it for us, which is great.
Oh, nice.
So next game, all these games are best of twos, so it doesn't really. Oh jeez, what's going on? Wait,
so best of two. So that's why I've seen it. It's like one and stuff. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Like I actually like it because best of threes you get spoilers and it's not fun sometimes, but looks like we're having everybody loading, and we completely missed the bans. We see the picks though. And Velo, would you like to say anything intelligent while I fiddle around with all this stuff?
Well, let's see. They picked up a Bat Rider, which Mike should be going mid. No, he's actually offlaning. He bought boots first. And I haven't seen Bat Rider as of late, but he's still a really strong hero, so.
Agreed.
We see another unconventional pick on the Radiant side. We got a Juggernaut. So
Juggernaut for carry or Mirana for carry? Or are they going for like a tri-player type thing?
Bottom's going mid, so he's going to be roaming a lot. Timber's going to be offlaning, and then yeah, it's gonna be the Enchantress slow with the shackle and the mini on top of the spin. So it's a very unless they go offensive try, I doubt it, but it could work. You know, have Enchantress on the enemy jungle.
Right, and this is also like for everybody to let everybody know. This is also one of the drawbacks of jumping into a game and try to cast it from here. So we gotta do introductions before we do more theory crafting, and these guys have graciously paused for us. So Velo, could you please do the introduction for Team WWD or Wild Wild Witch Doctors, which I've seen play before?
Alright, so as I said earlier, the Bat Rider is going to be played by IX Mike. We have, on the Alchemist, we have standin.kzz. On the Puck, we have SNA. Yeah, I said it right. It sounded weird. And on the Shadow Demon, we have WWD, which I guess is Wild Witch Doctors. And on Naga, we got Ush.
Now where were we?
So he should be the carry.
And on the other, was that everybody for WWD?
Yeah.
Right. And on the other side, on this Shadow Shaman for Revenge, we see. I love that mask. It makes him look like Huskar.
It is.
It makes him look like
Huskar. That's a crazy mask. I didn't even know they had that mask. What?
I feel like he looks like either a Power Ranger or Huskar, and I think Power Ranger is cooler.
A Power Ranger.
But we have Miss Co on that Shadow Shaman. Moving on to this Mirana, we see Smash on her. On this Timbersaw, we see Mihawk on Timber, and on this Enchantress, we see Mizuku on her. And last but not least, on this Juggernaut, we see stand-in girls for. I'm assuming girls for Jug or girls for us.
I have no idea. I guess it's whatever you can think of. Girls for whatever.
Girls for cups. Okay, moving on before we get things too disgusting. As far as theory crafting, we were talking about before, but you said the Bat Rider, or not Bat Rider, you said the Mirana or Juggernaut are going to try to carry, but Mirana's playing mid, so we're going to be seeing some aggression from that. So
yeah.
Do you think that's going to be a better lineup overall versus Wild Wild Witch Doctors, essentially 4 protect 1? Actually no, yeah, 4 protect 1 because they need Naga at the farm.
I definitely think it would because I mean Naga is a very strong carry, but like how I think I saw a game yesterday when it was Revenge, yeah, versus BN's team or whatever that there were, and BN's team had a Naga Siren, and you know they were expecting to go late game, but nah, Revenge just wasn't having it. They just like racks them super fast, so.
Okay, so it's like basically you're saying like Naga, she can go late. We all understand this.
Yeah, she's very strong.
But like
if she gets to late game, yeah, they could win this, but they just have to stop it. And
we got a gank happening to level 1 already. We got Alchemist Charge stun. Disruptor came from Shadow Demon. The stun does fly on top of Timbersaw, so he's gonna be fine. He does get his raffle off. And good thing he didn't pick a spell, because if he would have picked reactive armor, I don't think 2 armor or 4 armor would have helped him stay alive.
Yeah, he would have definitely died. So. Yeah, and then also we see the Rasta. He's just so I guess they abandoned the bottom lane, and Bat Rider is just stacking, and he's gonna be jungling. So they let Juggernaut solo, and Rasta is just farming with Enchantress creeps.
Which is, I mean, it's all fine. Like, you don't necessarily have to have somebody in the bottom lane.
Yeah.
Shadow Shaman by himself, he would just die all day long versus Juggernaut and him. Oh no, sorry, wrong team. Wait, he was supposed to be a Bat Rider, supposed to be there. I don't know. Bat Rider could have survived that lane.
I guess he just thinks it's better off that, you know, because it is a pretty nasty tri lane. You know, just shackle and the slow on top of the spin. So I guess he just doesn't want to risk, you know, going over there and then getting pushed out and missing out on experience. So he'd rather just stay in the jungle and farm. And he is stacking the big camp, so he's gonna get a pretty fast blink dagger there.
Mm-hmm. And this is a typical Bat Rider stuff. Brown boots, blink dagger, chilling with no makeup on. That's when he's the prettiest. I hope you don't take it wrong. But anyway, all in all, I mean, Bat Rider should be fine. IX Mike doing a great job of that. And Timbersaw, he's fun. He averted first blood. And speaking of aggressive, disgusting-looking tri-lanes, Shadow Demon plus Alchemist. It's like textbook Dota nowadays. It hurts a lot.
Yeah, it does. It definitely does. On you know that what is it? The Soul Catcher.
Mm-hmm.
That shit does a lot of damage.
It does.
It's putting in work.
It does. It puts in all kinds, especially since you get a free stun with Alchemist. I mean, if you miss your stun as Alchemist after Shadow Demon disrupts, you're just a bad Alchemist.
Yeah, definitely. Unless you know you charged it too early, but it shouldn't happen anyways. I mean, they did nerf his stun. You know, it's not a big nerf really, I think, but.
Dire structures are fortified.
It's just 2 seconds less that you can hold it. So.
Meanwhile, down bottom, we got a Revenge doing something that I don't necessarily agree with, but it's okay. They're going to go ahead and try to push down this tier 1 as fast as possible. I don't agree with it because I feel like Juggernaut wants to get more farm, solo farm.
Yeah.
But he's going to go ahead and go for the early tower gold. He got the healing ward, which means that he really wants to push really hard. And Enchantress creeps plus healing ward plus everybody else equals crazy push. And actually, the push from Revenge is actually extremely strong. Healing Ward, Enchantress, Creeps, and Shadow Shaman ulti.
Oh, and there goes First Blood. And looks like it's going to be a double kill, too. I had no idea what Shadow didn't try to go. Oh, but Rasta. No, Rasta will be going down, too. But, oh, he was killed by a Dire, so it really wasn't worth it.
Not really. I mean, Shadow Demon, I think he still collects XP while he's disrupted.
Yeah.
I don't know if it makes him, removes him from the map.
Yeah, I think he should. Yeah, I think he's level 3 now, so... And Alchemist is only level 2, so yeah, he definitely got experience off of that kill.
Okay. So at least he stayed alive long enough to collect the XP. Gold got spread around to everybody on the map, so I mean, yeah, they lost the tier 1 tower. Juggernaut, he essentially got a double kill. Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't even show that Shadow Shaman was worth any money.
Because when he gets killed by a Dire, it's like 200 gold. So split that between 5 people.
But but usually doesn't it show it though?
I don't. Well, obviously, apparently not.
It does when I'm pretty sure it does. But I guess I don't know if you're watching a game if it shows it. But now we see the rotation going mid. They're smoked up and they want to get on top of this Puck, but Puck knows something's up, so he's actually just gonna go uphill and. But he is actually coming back, so I guess. And he pops his regen, so I don't know why he did that. Or I think it might have already popped. Yeah.
Yeah, it timed out.
Yeah, probably, because he only had like he was only 150.
Timbersaw.
Oh, he's gonna run into them.
Go ahead. All you, man.
Yeah, no, I just see they're running into the Puck and stuff. But yeah, Puck will be going down in Shackle too, and at the same time, Timbersaw died top. So yeah, Shackle into Morana Arrow, and there's nothing really he could do. And the Centaur Stomp on top of it, and they're going to be getting another tier 1 tower at mid.
And a lot of the powerful Revenge's lineup, like I said before, comes from the push. The early game push is really strong because Enchantress creeps, they can tank up all kinds of tower shots. You have Juggernaut healing war, healing up all the things, so he can push as well. And then you have Shadow Shaman once he is level 6. So.
And he's level 4 now, so he's not that far actually, you know. For hero levels. Oh, and they smoke up again.
They want to go for something. They're trying to keep that constant aggression. They're trying to get all the tier 1s. Which, like I said, I still don't agree with Juggernaut killing his tier 1 down bottom because that was a lot of easy farm from him.
Yeah. That's what I don't agree either.
Right.
It's like usually when I'm playing carry, I'm like, no, don't push the tower. I want to farm. But yeah, they're gonna go on this Bat Rider. Bat Rider, no, he should live. He dodges the arrow and put coil on top of it. Rasta will be going down. Alchemist stun just on top of the kill secured.
And the Bat Rider finds a region of all things.
Oh wow.
Of all runes.
The RNGesus.
Yeah, the RNGesus. They love Bat Rider, so he can actually go back to jungling. And Mirana, she's working on. I was about to say hand of Midas, but that could be boosters or power treads. Still too early to tell.
I'm not sure.
I mean, she has a lot of gold.
Yeah, I think she would. Yeah, she's going for a hand of Midas because she would have probably finished the boots by now. Yeah, she's definitely
Alright, so taking a look at the rest of the items, we see Juggernaut already has his hand of Midas, so that early game gold helping him out. He's doing well as far as levels and farm. Actually, up top we got Alchemist, and Alchemist, we got Timbersaw getting caught out. He gets through the stun. These guys are going to go ahead and dive. The Shadow Demon Illusions are taking up the tower. Timbersaw does survive all that. Shadow Shaman TP's up top. Needs to be very careful though. He gets netted up under the Acid Spray. He's going to be taking a nice chunk of damage once Nagasarm gets close enough. She throws out the nice little Riptide. Does a little bit of damage, not enough to actually kill. Timbersaw comes forward. Nagasarm's in a terrible amount of trouble. She's trying to dodge and juke around the trees. Not going to be able to find anything except for her death. Her ulti is up, but she's out of mana. She actually decides to TP out instead, so a very good choice from her because Juggernaut was thickening. He would have been able to actually kill her. Meanwhile, Shadow Demon, he's going to be going down to Mirana, and I think at the end of the day... Oh wait, hold on, it's not over. Puck might be in trouble, and Mirana and Enchantress show up, and it's not anything to do much. But still, I want to say it's worth it, because Naga, she got a kill, and she made it out alive. Or they got a kill on somebody.
On the Shadow... Oh, who? Radiant? They killed Alchemist. Juggernaut killed Alchemist.
Okay. Yeah, they killed Alchemist, but the main thing is Nagasarm got out alive. They lost 2 supports in 2 different areas, so it's not that huge of a deal. And Nagasarm's still alive, so all in all, I want to say it's a wash on both sides.
He died to... I have no idea. Nobody killed him. Yeah, no, so I don't think...
Naga TP'd out in time.
No, I know, but I'm talking about Shadow Shaman. Nobody killed him.
Yeah, he just suicided.
He just died.
Next level Bloodstone, man. He has a Bloodstone already.
Right? Best farmer ever.
Best farmer 2014. Timbersaw's build is not looking all that impressive just yet. He has Arcane Boots, so that's good enough for him. Juggernaut, Hand of Midas, working on what looks to be a Yasha for a Manta style and or Sanjin Yasha. So things looking pretty standard around the map. The other items, I mean, Blink Dagger's on Bat. Big surprise.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised that Timber actually got Arcane Boots for being pushed out the lane because he only has 9 last hits. So, yeah, but we actually see, Naga and Juggernaut, they're actually pretty close on last hits.
Juggernaut gets a spin off, so he's not going to be taking a whole bunch of damage. Mirana drops out ultis to keep Juggernaut nice and healthy. These guys have no detection. They were not prepared for that. So they will be able to make it out alive. It looks like the counter initiation will be happening. Bat Rider just might be in trouble. Enchantress has the vision necessary to see him. The Aeroflow Mana flies. Bat Rider trying to fly up the tree. He's not going to be able to find anything but death. And he falls into the grave. And yeah, Bat Rider ulti's used. Juggernaut stays alive. Bat Rider dies. And these guys can heal up and keep pushing.
And Juggernaut got the last hit, so...
Oh, he got the... Oh, man.
Yeah, he got a crit. And it was done deal. And we actually see they're letting Mystico actually farm top, so he's actually going to get his level 6 soon, and then they're actually really going to start pushing S5. I'm pretty sure which is what they should do, because Naga is almost close to getting her relic, just like 1,000 away.
That's a good thing to point out. Like Naga going for Radiance before anything else. Like how good of a build is it actually? Because Radiance gives you a lot of damage, but it gives you 0 survivability.
Yeah, like that game I was telling you about yesterday. She had Radiance, so probably it was pretty fast. I'd say like 14 minutes in, but there was nothing they could do. All he could do was just send his illusions in, but they were instantly killed like super fast. So he couldn't get in the front lines. They did actually end up holding it back somewhat because they had actually a combo Naga Siren on top of Shadow Fiend ulti with a Sand King Epicenter.
Right. Which is a nice wombo combo, right?
Yeah, but they pulled it off too late. They should have done it earlier, and they started doing it the first time was when their mid and bottom racks were already done, and they were pushing for the top racks. So I think Radiance is good if you know you're gonna have the space to farm, but if they're pressuring your towers too much, which is not what they're doing, then yeah, you're fine. But they should be 5-man pushing already.
Speaking of pressuring your towers, Shadow Shaman, he's level 6. He has 3 points in Ether Shock, which guys, I'm not lying. When I first started playing Shadow Shaman a lot, I never put points in Ether Shock because I was like, oh, this is useless. I'm gonna die. I can't use this. But it's probably one of the best pushing abilities.
Yeah, and plus it has really far cone range and it's strong. You know, it's 320 at level 4, which is most than other AOE nukes and stuff.
And that extra 20 does help because like nukes that do like 300 damage, that's reduced by 25%. So if you do 320 and reduce that by 25%, it's
under attack.
Still more. So it's really good stuff.
Yeah.
Top tower, Shadow Shaman can't say those wards for tier 2. They can continue the push if they want to. Nagasarm is actually in the tree. She might be in trouble. She's using illusions to try to juke out. The last illusion, I don't know if they know it's the real one. They do know it's the real one. They go for the damage. They go for the chicken on top of Naga. Naga pops the ulti, keeps herself alive. Her team rotates in. They want to go for the help, or no, they just want to run away. Looks like they will be running away. Juggernaut pops himself a spin. Batrider looking for a lasso to find, but he can't find anything but death once again, and he is dead. Now we got Juggernaut. This Juggernaut play is really paying off, and I'm actually extremely surprised to see Juggernaut doing this well.
Yeah, well, it's really good. He has a really good lineup. But yeah, they could have definitely gotten that Naga, but Rasta, he didn't time his shackle good enough. It's only level 1 hex, so it's only like 1 second, basically, you know?
Yeah. Was utterly destroyed.
But still, they end up getting 2 kills out of it, and both to Juggernaut, so he will be going. I'm thinking he's gonna go SNY, I'm pretty sure. I would go Manta, but
see, for me, I'm impartial to efficiency, and by efficiency I mean like the cool little build one thing, then disassemble and build another thing.
Yeah.
So Sanji Yasha, I love Sanji Yasha because you can do that. You can disassemble into a Manta style and then build a have a talent afterwards.
Yeah, that's usually what I do. I actually did that yesterday. I was playing Sven.
Oh man, see, Sven, it makes sense because he's you. We got team fight breaking out. Aqua pops his ulti just to stay alive. Juggernaut, he's first death. Actually, no, Shadow Shaman, wrong person. Shadow Shaman does go down. Puck uses that phase shift. She put a lot of points into that phase shift. But she is going to be able to make it alive. And Enchantress and crew, only person went down is Shadow Shaman for a Shadow Demon. So no more shadows. We must have daytime happening soon, but it's actually not.
Right. Right. He actually, Puck actually has his blink too, so that's going to actually help them out now on top of the Batrider. You know, you just last somebody out of coil. I would actually, you can time it right. You know, to where the point where you know your last was gonna run out, and then get an extra 2-second stun.
And actually, now to look at it, I just realized that wasn't phase shift. That was a dream coil.
Yeah, I was like, phase shift.
Did Puck miss the dream coil?
No, he got it on Rasta, and I think he got it on another one, but he just ended up right-clicking him down. I think Batrider Flame Break was on top of it, or Firefly.
Okay. And one thing to talk about as well is the vision that we see on the map. If you hit the F1, F2, or F2, F3, you can see the vision on the Radiant side is actually really well for sieging lanes. That is the most optimal vision you can have. So you can see who's in the jungle and if somebody's rotating to kill you, especially for a Batrider who just pops out in the middle of nowhere. The Dire, their vision is more defensive. And who would you say has a better advantage now that the towers are down?
Well, definitely Radiant, you know. They have more map control, plus they have all the wards on the places where they actually can farm, you know. So they know where they're rotating all the time. If it's not in the jungle, then they know they're either smoked or they're trying to gank somebody.
Okay. And the 5-man Dota strat strong with this team. They're going to go ahead and go 5-man for a tower. Shadow Shaman, he could... Honestly, Shadow Shaman can TP back and defend this by himself at the top tower. Just, it'll force him to drop his ult, and he'll probably die.
Looks like, yeah. Juggernaut went for the Manta.
I love Manta and Juggernaut. It's so awesome having more illusions to crit for you. And they're going to keep pushing. Shadow Shaman ulti is still intact.
And it looks like they will be trading a tier 2 for tier 1 and another tier 1 at the top, but they're actually going for the base. Roster Wars put down on top of Alchemist Spray, Acid Spray, and I don't think they can contest this really, and they can't really go on top of the wards, so.
Oh, but look, Naga has a Radiance. It's good. It's all cool, man. She has a Radiance, so.
I don't know if it's gonna help them.
Right, you said this before that Naga Radiance is good if you can get it and then build your HP and stuff up, but I mean, Is this the reason why people don't go for carry Nagas anymore? Because they love to rush the Radiant and then they're useless for like 10 minutes until they get some HP?
Yeah, it's definitely, you know, I understand that, you know, they're trying to actually go back to the old meta where it's like, you know, farm and team fights, but right now it's still push strat, so it doesn't really fit in because, I mean, what can you do if you got no map control and your lanes are all pushed in, you know?
Now where were
Yeah,
we?
I mean, where's Naga gonna farm? Because like you said, the Radiant, they can see all the farming spots of the Dire, and if Naga's in the jungle, she's getting picked off. If she's in base, she's not farming, and if she's in the enemy jungle, she's getting picked off.
Oh, Potomera will land. Oh, Juggernaut ulti with the Shadow Demon Disruption. Potom used ulti.
We got Barrett in a little bit trouble. He's trying to run away. Timbersaw trying to get that kill. Barrett is going to fly in the fire. He's going to be fine. Meanwhile, so we got Shadow Shaman about to be going down. I can't find where he's at. He does not go down, just barely able to make it out of there. He got the invis coming up from Rana. Nobody's dead yet. Somebody needs to die already. Nagasar using that radius, letting them burn to people. Timbersaw does go down. Arrow from Rana does hit a creep, so the creep is going to go ahead and survive, or keep the people alive. Meanwhile, we got Nagasar ulti getting used to reinitiate the fight. I think this will be a great fight for him because Alchemist Stun is going to be coming through. He's going to hit on top of the Enchantress. Enchantress just might be going out. Juggernaut jolts out a healing ward, keeps Enchantress alive. They need to kill a healing ward, but they're not going to be able to kill it fast enough. Nagasar using that Radiance Burn to kill somebody. Not going to be able to kill anybody. I don't even know what that is. Oh, she ran away. Buybacks galore. Coming out for the Dire. They're going to come back in for the fight. The Radiant have overstayed the welcome, but I think they've gotten more than enough. Juggernaut will be the sacrificial lamb for his team. Not the best of sacrificial lambs, but it is going to make a good deal for these guys. And that is 74 gold going towards Barrier. He's getting close to his 4-staff. And he points forward, catches Enchantress. Enchantress should be going down. There's no way she can survive this.
Yeah. And Naga killed Shadow Shaman too. So.
But between the buybacks and the deaths, I mean, it's definitely in favor of revenge because they forced buybacks from Wild Wild Witch Doctors. They took a tier 3 tower.
I'm not too sure if it was worth it, you know, because they actually gave them a huge experience boost and gold too. Because Alchemist, look, Alchemist and Shadow Demon are both level 8, and Alchemist was pretty low level.
Right.
They caught up to Shadow Shaman, but Enchantress is level 10, so. I mean, they didn't even get the racks, and they lost their carry. And who got the carry kill? Bat Rider did. So.
And actually, Juggernaut has his ult. Oh, never mind. It's not soon enough.
Yeah,
so you say it was in favor of Wild Wild Witch Doctors. I say it was in favor of revenge.
Let's agree to disagree.
Well, I mean, like the main reason why I'm saying is because they had to buy, like 3 people bought back on Wild Wild Witch Doctors.
It doesn't really affect you too much in the early levels, you know.
Good point.
I could understand late game then, yeah, because, you know, then you're screwed, it's 5 minutes, and then when you die, your timer is going to be super long, so. But, I mean, they respawn within, like, 35 seconds, you know, so it's not too bad.
Okay.
And looks like they're going to try to push again, because they know they have to push. They cannot.
Juggernaut's going to get his ulti off on top of Bat Rider. Bat Rider's going to force himself forward. Not going to be far enough, but Juggernaut is pulled into an awkward position. Shadow Demon throws out the ulti. Nobody's really here to help Shadow Demon out. Support for Juggernaut is massive. These guys are going to go for the damage. They're going to go for the push. They just might get racks. Arrow from Rana flies. Hits on top of Alchemist. Important person to hit. That means no more stun for him. Puck is forward. She has an invis rune. She can get a beautiful dream call off, and she will, in fact, go for one. Those are the sounds as well. Shadow Shaman gets his ulti off before everything happens. Meanwhile, people are dying left and right. I can't really tell who's dead, who's dead. But the fight's still going to happen. Shadow Shaman wards are in the perfect spot. Sentry ward is placed down by the Dire, so they can't see where the gradient are. And they're trying to juke. Nagasar has ulti in 11 seconds. One of the drawbacks is not leaving level 16 already. Hey, she is level 11. That's really one of the benefits. And there are no creeps in the base, so this Rax is not taking any damage.
Yeah, you can see the problem right there too. Just Nagasai really can't do anything.
The surfing wards, they're magic immune. It sucks. So some more damage is gonna come towards Rax. Nagasar trying to burn people to death, but not gonna be enough. She did stall them for a little bit, but they're still gonna lose a melee Rax, which is the more important one. The range Rax will follow here very shortly. Naga's illusions burning people. And yeah, you were saying the Naga can't do anything, right?
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean, yeah, he ultied and stalled them off, but they still ended up losing their racks. But other than that, all he can really do is just mirror image and then send his illusions in and then Riptide. But that's pretty much it. You know, he's not tanky enough to even deal with the burst damage that Revenge has. So.
No, My question to you is like, when you go for a push strat like this versus something like a 4 protect 1 or something where you have somebody who really, really, really needs a lot of farm.
Yeah.
Push strats are extremely effective. Is that what we're getting at, or is it just so
They are.
that,
They are effective if you can execute them. Because if you don't know how to push into the racks, let's say you get all the towers and you have all the map control, but you don't know how to push right into the uphill to the racks, then you're gonna end up losing it because you have nothing else to do. You pushed all the towers. That's where all your gold is coming in, you know, and basically all your pushers are gonna be useless. And then the other team might have like 2 carries and some good late game. You guys are gonna fall off late game if you can't push right. So
and then,
you just
go ahead.
yeah, you gotta execute it right. That's it,
And just hold on, before we got Battle pulling himself a Shadow Shaman forward. Marana throws down the ulti just to keep people alive. Shadow Shaman exploded. He's already gone. Timber placed down by the Dire. Juggernaut ulti bouncing around. Shadow Demon defense interruption leaves Battle to bite the bullet, and Battle will in fact bite that bullet. He has himself up a smoke in the seat, not gonna help him out very much because Juggernaut's way too close. And Chances gets caught up with the net. We got Nagasaran going in, all in for the damage. She has her ulti up, so she can't use it. The note that she's dead. And Chances does finally fall.
Dire's middle tower is under fire.
4 people dead for 1 person. It's kind of gross because the Changes have max untouchable, so Naga wasn't doing any damage anyway.
Yeah. I have no idea how Naga ended up in the back right there. Did he like go around?
I have zero
Dire's
clues.
middle tower is in the wrong end.
But this is gonna be another set of towers and another set of Raxes. And just to bounce off the point that you mentioned before, yeah, if you don't get rid of those Raxes, at least get rid of one of the Raxes, because if your enemy team just turtles for like 40 minutes, that's full farm they're getting for free, and you're just bringing it to the front door every single time.
Yeah. Oh.
Alchemist survives. He is going to dodge the stun as well. Shadow Demon did keep him alive. Now we got Alchemist in a little bit of trouble. He's going to get a whole bunch of damage coming out from Timbersaw. Shadow Shaman and Surfing Wars are doing a little bit of damage. We got Nagasaur use those illusions, trying to burn Shadow Shaman to the ground. Shadow Shaman does finally go down. Puck trying to do something. She's not going to be able to find much. We got Marana has the Lincoln Spear on top of her face. No stun for you. Alchemist actually stuns himself. Actually, no, he doesn't. He transforms just in time. Meanwhile, Timbersaw is coming forward. He's on the warpath. He wants to get this kill on top of Alchemist. Alchemist does finally go down, coming out from the shotgun, coming from Timbersaw. And Timbersaw has a Bloodstone already, but Puck is going to be able to make us on alive. SNA keeps her life intact. And these Raxes should be going down right next to Naga. Actually, no, Naga pops ulti.
Yeah, you should have seen what Juggernaut did. He came in from the side and put a healing ward and just took the melee Rex down with his mantle.
Nice. That's a good thing to do. Alchemist coming forward. The region is high with him, but it's not enough to keep him alive versus all the Shadow Demon throws out the ult himself with Juggernaut. No damage to really follow up, and Juggernaut, he popped himself a magic wand. Heals up pretty nicely, and he's prepared to go for another fight. These guys can go fight if they want, but they're gonna die.
Oh, he has his ulti, but he's not gonna be able to cast it. Bad Rider ulti on grabs him and dude. Oh, what the?
Did that just happen to you too?
Yeah, I just got disconnected.
That happened last time around. Game Klein is out of date. Really?
Really?
Hold on.
Is that why?
Hold on. Why? Let me check in the chat, see if there's anything. Just see. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and restart Dota because apparently there's a patch.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I thought I got caught. I was like, ah, shit, they caught me.
They caught you stealing Dota for free.
Right? They caught me watching games for free.
Oh no! Oh wait, that means you might not be able to actually get back in there.
I think I should. I just did what I just whenever you join, that thing's like, oh, the leaders watching this game. Would you like to spectate? Wait, yeah. What's the for?
Join the chat.
What's the trade for, man?
Join the trade, man. Join the trade.
Like, here's the ticket.
Yeah, I actually went back and bought a ticket because I feel bad because I casted like one game and I was casting a game with a friend and then like I left and I got a free ticket. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I actually need to go back in there and buy a ticket. So I went back to support the tournament because I want to support the events.
Oh, cool. That's nice of you, man. Actually supporting because I see the contributions and I'm like, man, that's not really a lot.
Yeah.
Then you see the other one, the TKO or whatever it is,
Oh Oh, it's crazy.
And it's like freaking 50,000, 45,000 contribution. I'm like, damn.
Yep. Yep, that's how tournaments go sometimes. But while we wait here for Dota to load, as far as Naga Siren coming back into the game, because it's not looking close by a long shot, but it looks like the Dire, if they win like maybe 2 team fights in a row, if they catch Radiant off guard, then they can actually come back and win the game. So what are the chances of that happening?
I have no idea. Not likely, to be honest, because it's like that other game that I told you did that. They won a lot of team fights. They actually had to go get Roshan to be able to finish the last racks. But it was too late already. They didn't have, they had 2 racks down. They didn't have the push, and then on top of that, they would just kept pushing. They had a Fury on. So.
Oh yeah. See. When you have someone who can push, like it's all about pushing meta. Like somebody mentioned before that like there's kind of no meta right now, but push is favored. So I guess you can't really say it's always a meta, because if you go 4 protect 1 and you do it well, you're gonna win the game. But push strategies. This team is all about push. You got the Enchantress with the creeps. You have Shadow Shaman with the ulti. You have Juggernaut with the ward. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Naga has no place to farm.
Like I said, it's not really in the meta. I hope they end up changing it, because push strat's pretty boring.
Yeah, they are. But then again, they're effective.
Wait, what happened? Did the game crash too?
No, I think the game's over. Hold on. And if the game's over, that means we're going to end this cast and call it a day and then go to the next one.
You're like, call it a day.
Well, I mean, call it a day in the sense that, like, yeah, that game's over.
Yeah, I was like, call it a day. We just started.
Okay, yeah, so the game is over. I'm assuming the Radiant won that game. So Wild Witch Doctors took a fall on that game. That's what it seemed like was happening.
Nah, Wild Witch Doctors came back. They had to come back.
The comeback of the century?
They won.
They won the game. Alright, okay. The last team fight. Go ahead and commentate the last team fight from your imagination.
Okay. So we have Naga Siren sleep to initiate. Then we follow up with the Alchemist Acid Spray on top of it. And Puck's chilling around. Calls everybody, silences. Alchemist stun on top of... Who is it? On top of not on top of Marana, because he has Link. It's on top of Shadow Shaman. And Bat Rider grabs Juggernaut, but Juggernaut spins, healing wards, mass heals, and then he ultis and kills everybody.
Come on,
that's how it happened. That's how it happened.
See, likely that's likely how it happened, because Juggernaut was doing that a lot, and that's not beyond them. I don't know if Juggernaut ulti was off cooldown though, so it might have been on cooldown, and he might have died anyway.
Well, he was already at high level, so it's only like what, 80-second cooldown or something on level 3.
Yeah, something like that. All right.
Let's see.
So that was a great conclusion to the team fights. The next lobby is up, which means that we're going to go ahead and cut the cast here. So, Velo, would you like to say your final goodbye before the next game?
Yes, everybody. I'll see you on the next one.
And I'll see you on the next one, too. So, my name is CulBlu. Apologies for Dota client being out of date. I'm sorry, guys. I don't buy the latest and greatest. I'm always on the leading edge, not the bleeding edge. And the difference is, if you're on the bleeding edge, you're usually the one who's bleeding. So, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys whenever.
Huh. Oh.